We should take that one off.
I don't know how to take his off. All right. Well, if you're tuning on Keegan's Twitter, thank you so much for Keegan, also one of our sponsors with 10KTF Teaching Tuesdays. We're saying hello to the neighbors. We're here in Marina. So, yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm all discombobulated now.
I know. I was like,
okay,
wait.
we're gonna do one of these. And welcome to season 5, episode 8 of There's Layers
to this.
Here we are because we actually realized we were going live only on one platform, and it was neither of ours for the first minute. So here we are now. Welcome.
Yes. Welcome. If you're new to the show, where there's layers to this, we talk everything from Web3, art, we go over news and stories, and from time to time, we talk about toads because our mascot here, Lorenzo, is a toad. He's part of the Cryptoads NFT project, and you can also see Creatress on her kimono has little mini Lorenzo's all over. So yes, welcome if you're new here. If you're not, welcome back to our show. Thank you so much for supporting us. We'll do a quick little intro of who we are individually. My name is Valerie, aka V Dizzle. I started in Web3 back in May of 2021 with Gary V and his V Friends project. And I was gifted in a giveaway with one of his NFTs. And I had offers of like 120,000, 140,000, and I did not sell. I couldn't believe that was like real money, like people were offering me. But then also too, I was naive. I didn't know anything about cycles and all that stuff. But you know what? It's okay because it's all part of the journey, and I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for that origin story, you know? So here I am. I'm still here 3 years later, going on 4. And since then, I've started an event company called Red Rug Edutainment. So I do a lot of events, usually to conferences. I do satellite and side events. And then also I have a meetup group here in San Diego called San Diego NFT Friends. And we meet once a month, and we'll have every like speakers or panels. And we'll also have like food and drinks. So if you're in town, make sure you hit me up because I'd love to host you. And if not, hopefully I'll see you at one of the IRL events. Courageous.
Well, I'm honored to be here on this beautiful Wednesday. Yes, so I go by Creatress. Given name is Sara E. Mora. You've all been... You're now under the charm now that you've heard the name. Anyway, I just want to say, because it was just September 16th, I am originally from Mexico. I'm an artist, multidisciplinary artist from Mexico, and we just had our Independence Day about 3 days ago. So Viva Mexico.
Happy Mexican Independence Day. It's also Mexican Heritage Month.
Welcome. Welcome to the real show. Yes, so happy Latino Heritage Month to everybody who's out there. And yeah, I only start that off in my intro because it is very much a part of me and informs the artwork that I create. So a little bit about me. I've been an artist my whole life. I went to art school, studied every art form that I could, mainly sculpting. And so currently right now my focus has evolved into 3D sculpting using a VR headset, and then there's a performance aspect which involves music and dance and usually a stage and a big LED screen so that I can bring VR sculpting to the general public who may have not seen it ever before. So yeah, that's kind of what I found myself doing in the past couple of years. And here in Web3 specifically, I got here through back in the day Kraken. Bought some XRP. XRP is doing okay now. I wish I held it, but anyway, that's how I first got in. And then I backed off, and then I got back in through Doge. You guys remember Doge on SNL? I was there for that. Made a little bag, and then NFTs on Clubhouse is what really got me in here.
Clubhouse. OG.
The rest is
Before
history.
spaces, before spaces.
Yes, I was alive before Twitter Spaces was invented. And I was already speaking on stages before that and hosting my little rooms. And it has evolved into this, right? So yeah, here we are. That's me. Somehow we ended up creating a show called There's Layers to This about art, Web3, and toads, just like it says here on the robe. And here we are. That's me.
Here we are. Thank you so much for the intro. And so hopefully now you have a little background on who we are, what we do. But yeah, you can come here for all your news and laughs and funny stories that we share from time to time. But I think what we're going to get into is maybe some non-Web3 news, some notable news, maybe not so notable news. Some of it is old news because, again, we were supposed to have this show on Tuesday, but, you know.
That's just yesterday, though.
It is what it is. It's just yesterday. Yeah, but in the real world and even Web3, there's like news and trending news every single day. So, true. I think I told you about this. But did you see since we're talking about like Latinos and everything, are you familiar with Nicky Jam? Who Nicky Jam is?
I'm very familiar. Nicky Jam, for those of you who are not familiar, is an artist, a Latin artist, music, reggaeton maybe.
Reggaeton, primarily in the genre of reggaeton.
Yes, and
do you listen to his music? Or
I have a few songs. I can't think of the names right now, but I have a few songs on my likes playlist and on my reggaeton playlist. So yes, I'm very familiar and I like some of the songs.
Likewise. So I also listen to Nicky. I won't say I'm a fan where I know the names of his songs and everything, but if I hear it on the radio or it comes up on a playlist, I'm probably dancing to it. So Nicky Jam has apparently endorsed Donald Trump. Take that as you will, whether you're for or against it. But you may have seen, or maybe you didn't see, but Donald Trump introduced Nicky Jam in his rally, but you can kind of tell Donald Trump did not know who Nicky Jam was. Because he goes, "Do you know Nicky? She's hot." Yeah, Nicky's not a she, misgendered there. So yeah.
See, that the misgender thing, not funny. What I was laughing at was the fact that
he didn't know.
Like he was introducing someone at his rally and he didn't even know if this person that's being introduced is a man or a woman. Didn't even take 2 seconds to like look at. I mean, he's got to have been shown a photo at some. I don't know. I guess not. But these are the things that are like, that's just laughable. If someone can't even take a moment to take a look and to know who they're about to
endorse,
I just.
Anywho, that's that. Wanted to share that real quick. But on that note of endorsement, so Billie Eilish and her brother Phineas have endorsed Kamala Harris.
Quick question: What kind of car is that?
What kind of car?
Yeah, so we could tell.
Oh, what kind of car? Wait, I have. Wait, why? I have a 1995 Acura Integra OG car.
Please continue.
Someone from the audience wanted to know that. Got it. Maybe we're gonna have a visitor. I don't know. We'll see.
Accord, right?
And it's an Acura Integra. Yeah, an Accord is for Hondas. Anywho, it's okay. Not all of us know about cars here. It's okay.
Oh my God.
It's okay.
Shots fired.
Yeah, no, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Friendly. We're joking here. It's okay.
Come on to the next story.
Yes, the next thing. So Billie Eilish, Phineas endorsed Kamala Harris for those who, are on that side of the politics. But then also, let's go back real quick, actually, with the Nicky Jam thing. So,
yes.
Do you know who Mana is?
Yes. Okay. Mana. Love Mana. I am a fan of Mana.
Huge fan of Mana. What kind of music would you say Mana plays?
That is like Spanish rock.
Spanish rock.
Like they're like rock.
Yeah, rock. So you would say rock en español, usually. Rock, Spanish rock.
Oh,
and apparently they had a song with Nicky Jam, and Maná was not so happy about finding out Nicky Jam was endorsing Donald Trump. So they actually pulled a song that they did with Nicky Jam off of all streaming and digital platforms of music.
Who did that?
Maná.
Oh, Maná. Of course they did, because Maná is a Mexican rock band. And not to get political, but like Trump doesn't really, see Mexicans very favorably. So I can totally understand why Maná would be like, we don't want our music.
Well, yeah, if you go look on their Instagram, Maná says that we do not support racists. So take that as you will. Who are they calling racist? Are they saying Nicky Jam? Are they saying Donald Trump? Are they saying both? I don't know. We'll leave that up to you guys. Go check it out if you want to go see it for yourselves. But that is what's happening in the Latin community there. Let's see. What else? You guys probably already know Farouk did an interview with Donald Trump. I've seen some people happy about it, people not happy about it. I think you're going to get both opinions either way. Let's see. What else? What else on this list that we need to cover from that? Oh, let's go on a more positive note, interesting note. Let's talk about SpaceX. So I don't know if
SpaceX. Okay.
I don't know if anybody follows, the space exploration and what everyone's doing with the astronauts and
Love it.
The space shuttles.
Love space.
But SpaceX, Polaris Dawn, so they actually completed the first human space flight mission. So these are actually private contracted astronauts. So they're not part of NASA. These are private astronauts that are working under SpaceX, and SpaceX is owned by Elon Musk. I almost said Donald Trump there. I kept saying Donald Trump.
No.
I was like, Elon Musk. So
slightly different.
Private astronauts, first commercial spacewalk, and so they actually tested the Starlink internet. Starlink also owned by Elon, and so this Starlink, the way they get the internet up there is via space lasers. Like that sounds like a sci-fi movie, but however else the scientists figure it out, but they were the astronauts were able to do an interview via live stream. They were also able to FaceTime their family using the Starlink internet. So yeah, if these travels like of people like you and I, like we want to go in space, we can still get our crypto Twitter up in space if we want using the Starlink internet.
They could have potentially watched There's Layers to This up there if they wanted to.
Yeah.
If they knew about it. Y'all, if you know.
You have connections, let them know.
We're going to need you to re-share this video so that eventually maybe we'll get on their radar. Haha, get it? Like a laser radar? Anyway.
So besides the internet, they also were testing the speed of sending files. So what they did is they actually took one of the astronauts. Her name is Sarah Gillis, and she is a violinist. So she played her violin up in space. They sent that recording file to different countries. So they sent it to us here in the US. They sent it to Haiti, Venezuela, Sweden, Uganda, and Brazil. And what each country did is they did their part in the ensemble to create a symphony, an orchestrated symphony.
That's really cool.
Really cool, right?
That's really cool. So it's like a world symphony.
Yes, a world symphony.
I love it. I love it.
Really
so
cool. So they're doing amazing things out there in space. And on top of that, they conducted 36 science and research experiments. And so you may be wondering, what are those experiments? Well, they're testing their blood pressure and all that. Because if you think about, starting, Elon says we're this multi-planetary, organism that we just habit, not just Earth, but maybe other planets such as Mars. Well, you also have to think about the human body, and sometimes we get sick or there's medical emergencies.
Right.
So what they were doing up there was testing like their blood pressure, with anti-zero gravity and all that stuff. So they were also collecting all that data. So really cool stuff that they're doing up there.
That's really interesting. And I think For anyone, here's your here's a little movie recommendation segment. Oftentimes I'm asked for movie recommendations, or I just give them out just because I love movies and I love sharing the cool ones. So here's one for you, sci-fi space nerds, since we're talking about space. Watch Interstellar. It's got Matthew McConaughey and a few other really good actors in it who I cannot name. But it is just about that thing. It's like the resources here on Earth were getting way too scarce. The crops weren't really growing like they used to because of all the pollution, blah 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 blah, right? Things that low key are kind of happening here, right? So in the movie, this is starting to happen, and they find a way to get a bunch of people up in space and start, making bases on other planets and reestablishing our place. The thing about here was the air was getting really bad. It was the air pollution that eventually was the thing that everybody had to leave, escape from. So anyway, that's Interstellar. Watch it on just on this note about SpaceX.
A little glimpse into maybe the future. Hopefully not. Maybe. I mean, I would like to be able to breathe this air that we have here on planet Earth, but things are not looking so good with air quality and water quality. That's another topic for another day. My God. Another conversation.
Water quality and air quality here in San Diego, it is a whole topic we might not even ever finish. So we won't get in there.
We won't go today. To it. It's a little sad. But you know what? Hawaii, I wish California had the laws and care that Hawaii does, is all I have to say.
Yep, they're trying to preserve. I love it. I got to give it up to them. Yeah.
Bobby, thank you for the shout out. Love the backdrop. Thank you. Yeah, it was a little bit of a production to set it up, but here we are. We got it going, and we're here. Thank you, Bobby, for tuning in.
And I also want to give a shout out to my friend Andrea. She's not watching this. Maybe she is. I don't know. I'm going to send it to her. I didn't send it to her yet. But she is the owner of this boat. Well, if you guys didn't notice, we're sitting on a boat.
She's sponsoring our venue today.
Yes.
Our location.
She is our location sponsor today. So love you, Dre. Thanks for being so cool.
So cool.
Yeah.
All right, let's get into more non-Web3 news, but notable. Neuralink. Have you heard of Neuralink?
I've heard of Neuralink. It's my understanding that it's an implant that you can get in or on your head, but attached in there. Mm-hmm. And it somehow connects to your brain, and you're able to access the internet and all sorts of things like that.
Almost. You got it right. Like it's a chip implanted into the brain. What they're doing right now is they're doing multiple tests. So again, owned by Elon Musk. So he owns Twitter, SpaceX, Starlink, and Neuralink.
I had Starlink, by the way. I meant to comment on that earlier. I'll give it up to them. It does work really well. And anyway.
Well, I mean, at least he's doing something with his billions of dollars. I heard he's almost going to be the first trillionaire.
Wow. I mean, that would be wild.
I don't know, but he's helping in different ways. So
he did send a lot of free Starlink stuff to people that needed it at different times. So I'll put that. I'll give that.
And he owns Tesla,
right?
Which we drive. So, anyways, but Neuralink. So Neuralink. Yes, it's a chip that's implanted into your brain, but they have patient zero who basically had this chip in his brain. I believe he was quadriplegic, which means he cannot move any limbs from the neck down. And so that prohibits him from, even using a computer, right? So what they did is they were able to tap into the neurons of the brain, and basically this chip can read his mind, if you will, and know where to move the cursor. And, he can click things. He can even play chess. He can move the chess pieces, on a online game of chess. and move the pieces just by thinking about it. So that's been a really big breakthrough. But their other project that Neuralink is working on also is called Blindsight. So this was just recently approved by the FDA, so Food and Drug Administration, to basically accept their first patient. So they have their patient, and basically what Blindsight is that it's actually going to be able to give eyesight to those who had eye injuries or who were born blind. So I think about what's his name? Is he from X or Marvel? The one that wears the glasses over his eyes because he has like the laser beams.
Not Ultron.
Someone in the comments tell me.
It's
But basically,
Wanda's husband, was it?
I don't know them all.
Vision. We're talking about Vision.
I don't know. He wears those glasses, and if he takes them off, the laser beams shoot.
I think that's Vision, but I could be wrong.
Okay, let us know. But anyways, those glasses is basically what it looks like. It's like this ray band thing going across the eyes, and so basically it's gonna help these people start seeing again. So how cool is that?
I mean, yeah, that's the type of tech I want to see more of. Honestly, like that's where we need to be pushing. Is like assisting the people that are here and using the tech like for good. And I love to hear this.
Apparently, this right now, I believe, costs $10,000. It's not public yet, but they're averaging it to be about $10,000. But on the downside, even though that's cheap relatively, unfortunately for your health insurance, they're gonna jack it up. So yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Hopefully they can make this more affordable and accessible for those people who need that accessibility. But I think, like you said, the tech, how it's moving forward and helping these people, like, amazing. We're evolving as an organism.
We're cyborgs now.
Yeah, so that concludes the non-Web3 news that we wanted to share. But let's get into some of the Web3 stuff. So how about let's get into Singapore Token 2049. So the first day started today, and it's today and tomorrow officially. And of course, there was parties before Singapore, there's before parties after, but technically the actual conference is today and tomorrow, and it is sold out. 20,000 attendees will be there, and it is sold out.
Wow.
So do you remember one of our episodes where we read the bio where it's like the largest crypto conference in Asia? Well, I think you have your answer here. I think we could safely say it might be. It just might be. What do you think?
I mean, I haven't heard of any other conference with 20,000 attendees.
Oh, I have. ETH Denver. ETH Denver had 20,000 attendees last conference.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, but they're saying they're claiming
Asia. Yes,
okay,
in Asia. So not the US.
All right. They're in the running.
Yes. And I think Bitcoin Nashville too has like a lot, right?
They said
75?
I thought it was about 15,000 people that were in Bitcoin Nashville, but I could be wrong.
Yeah. We got to double check.
Fact checkers, please please hit us in the comments if you can.
Let us know. But a couple of things have happened that you may have seen all over the internet is the Sky Networking events by Redacted and CoinDesk. So you might have seen some parting on an air flight. I think this was a commercial flight that was going from Dubai to Singapore, and some influencers were invited. You may have seen some videos of people partying, doing some karaoke, and there was a Sky performance by Violetta Zeroni. So she played her guitar, which is super cool.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So congrats.
Yeah, I did see one tweet about that by Eunice. I believe she posted a few photos. So yeah, that looked really cool. I wish I was there. I
know. Invite us on the next one. If you guys have a next one, don't forget about us. We would love to live stream from the sky.
That would have been really cool.
It's possible. If the astronauts are using the internet in space, it's possible to,
Yeah, I could
have connection in the flights.
Yeah, I could have brought my Starlink.
There you go.
That would have worked. I'm sure if it worked in space, it could
Yeah.
work on.
Yeah. So
Maybe.
anywho, the next thing is, speaking of partying, there was a party by Meme Land that was held in Singapore, and of course, who do you think they brought to the party? If you can think of any memeable person, is there anyone specific you would think of that was in attendance at this party?
Memeable person. Oh, did they? Who? Was it the Hawk Chua girl?
No, it wasn't the
thank God.
Haktua
Okay.
girl.
I mean, not that there's anything wrong with that.
But Haktua is, I believe she is going to a Solana. If I just saw recently, she is going to be at a Solana event. I don't know if it's Singapore exactly, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. Who else could it be?
Okay.
No, I don't know.
Okay. Do you know the meme where like it's this older guy holding like a coffee mug and he's like smiling, but it's like he's hiding the pain. You could tell like it's a fake smile.
The older man?
Yeah.
With like the white hair and the white beard?
Yeah. So his name is Hide the Pain Harold. He was at Meme Land party in Singapore. Nice job, Meme Land. Nice job.
That's pretty fun.
That's pretty epic. I think he's like in his 80s.
Wow.
I was like reading up on like Harold, and apparently he's retired. I think he's German, and I think he's like maybe 80 like in his early 80s, somewhere between 81 and 85. And he's also a model, so he does a lot of stock images. So that's how he went viral, was because that meme of him with the coffee mug was a stock photo that just went viral.
Oh, that was a stock photo.
It was a stock photo.
That's hilarious. Yeah. Oh my God. Okay, that's pretty good. I'll give it up to the meme people. All right, what else do we have here?
So also in Singapore, we also saw, did you see anything about Iggy Azalea?
I thought she was doing a coin at some point.
Yeah, she has the mother coin that is live. You can use it on her website to buy merch and other things, I believe. But she was supposed to have a debate in Singapore with Eric Wall. Are you familiar with Eric Wall?
Not familiar.
So Eric Wall is the founder of Taproot Wizards. Taproot Wizards is an ordinal collection on the Bitcoin blockchain. And so he loves memes. Iggy Azalea loves memes as well. So they were supposed to have a debate because Eric Wall is not a fan of Iggy and her coin mother. So they were going to have a debate. But she dropped out of the debate. So this did not happen. And so Iggy wrote a whole thing on her Twitter, and she explained basically in short what had happened. Basically, Iggy knows engagement. She knows how to make things go viral and how to make fans and people engage in whatever content she puts out. She is known for her rear, you know? And so she, of course, was thinking that she was going to do some twerking on Eric during the debate. Now, she had asked Eric's permission if they could do that during the debate. He said, hell yeah. And she was also going to have these dancers that were in the audience dressed in business suits. So it was going to be almost like this flash mob where they were going to go up on stage and like twerk all over Eric.
Okay. Eric is the guy from the Taproot Wizards.
Yes.
Just to be clear.
So, of course, this would have gone viral. The content would have gone viral. People would have been talking about it. But unfortunately, whoever was hosting this debate did not allow it because of maybe perhaps the strict guidelines in Singapore. And so Iggy said, I can respect the culture and these things about keeping brand and everything, but I also have a brand to uphold, and that is my brand. So I'm going to stick true to that, and I'm going to respectfully, not participate in the debate. So But she also argues that there are also like strippers and dancers in Singapore. So what difference would it make? She also too she got her outfit approved. Like she wasn't gonna wear anything scandalous. Also, it was just gonna be literally like that dance movement, twerking. But yeah, so they didn't approve it. The debate
Wow.
didn't happen. But she is out there still in Singapore, looking like she's having a good old time on her Twitter.
Oh man, I don't respectfully, I don't think I follow her, but I might take a look just to see how her Singapore experience is. I've been seeing a lot of things on the timeline from a good amount of people that I follow, and but not her. So hey, maybe I'll look. Maybe I'll look.
Yeah, and I respect Iggy. I mean, she knows what she's good at because she knows, the assets that she brings, but also too I've heard her talk about like the strategy that her and her brother actually do. They're very much into memes, and so I personally think that Iggy is here for the long run. It's her lane, I think. Like besides her just being like a rapper and stuff, and she admits herself like she's not the greatest rapper in the world, but she has like a platinum record, I think it is, for I'm So Fancy. So
Yeah.
she knows what she's doing. Let's also go to some news that happened in Singapore. Vitalik. Did you see a video of Vitalik?
I didn't see it. I've been deep in the family pool, but please tell me. I want to know about the singing.
There was a lot of people reposting a video of Vitalik on stage at Singapore Token 2049, the official conference. He's on stage and he is singing or karaokeing, and it's a different version of a Selena Gomez song. So the song that he's singing is called something Bitcoin. It's escaping my mind right now. I didn't put the link right. I didn't put the link. But basically, he starts singing a song about Bitcoin and about your seed phrase and your wallet and this and that. And so people recorded him, posted it on Twitter, making fun of him and saying ETH is going to die because of that.
Wait, what? Oh, that's a pretty crazy way to take that.
Yeah. So I think people don't know Vitalik as well as they think they do. Not saying I do, but I think if you've watched him and go on stage and everything, he doesn't always take himself seriously. Like he's authentically himself. I believe he is autistic, if I'm not mistaken. And so, they have their quirky personalities and things that they're into. And so I follow Vitalik on Warpcast, and he has made a post before, this was months ago, that he listens to the song that he was singing on stage. He listens to it every morning during his run.
What? Oh, I need to hear this song. That's wild.
So it's actually on YouTube. You can find this song. And this song was originally recorded by a 12-year-old girl 11 years ago.
Wait, this is a song about Bitcoin?
About Bitcoin.
That's really interesting.
I think it's called I Like You Like a Bitcoin, or I Want You Like a Bitcoin. Something like that.
Wow.
Find it on YouTube. But this girl who created this song, she made this song 12 years old, 11 years ago, posted it up on YouTube back when Bitcoin was only $10.
Wow. Oh my. Okay, so there's a girl out there who was 12, made this song about Bitcoin. So she must have known. She must have had
in her 20s now.
Now she's like 20
something.
Something.
Yeah.
That girl's doing good.
So if you go and read the comments, and of course I did, I'm a DJ that reads. I went in the comments, did some digging, and people donated to her, for making this song. She had put a wallet address in the description of the YouTube video, and people donated to her, for her singing and rhyming skills and her, just creativity. And she ended up getting donated about 14 to 15 ETH 11 years ago. And so she would have been considered a millionaire now. Unfortunately, she has shared that she does not have the seed phrase to that wallet anymore. She had that wallet on her phone.
Wow.
She went on a roller coaster.
Oh no.
And that phone fell, dropped, and broke, and she did not back up that wallet. So that wallet is gone. And so is that Bitcoin.
Oh my God.
Yeah. But, you know, I would guess that she's still doing okay because, you know, I'm sure her and her dad and her parents knew about Bitcoin anyways, probably got some more back then. So I'm going to guess that they're doing not too bad.
I'm sure they're fine. I'm sure they're fine. But it'd be a lot cooler if they still had all that.
So now knowing the background of that and like knowing that Vitalik was singing this song on stage, I think it's such a cool like way to like honor Bitcoin, right? He's one of the co-founders of Ethereum, but he's singing a song about Bitcoin. And, you know, this song that was produced back then by a 12-year-old girl, like once you know those details, you're like, oh, you know, okay, like it's not so bad. Like, why would ETH go down because of that?
Yeah, I think that's cute. I think that's cool. I'm with Vitalik on this one. Like, that's cool. I think there's layers to it, right?
Mm-hmm. There's layers. Let's go back real quick. Since we're talking about Token 2049.
Yeah.
Karate Combat. Have you ever been to one of the Karate Combats?
Yes, I have.
Oh,
I have.
Where? Which one?
I went to the Austin Karate Combat.
Ah, Consensus.
Yes.
Who'd you watch? Any influencers?
Honestly, I didn't stick around to watch very much. I was there by myself and I had friends waiting on me.
By yourself? Did you get there by yourself?
I got there with friends that tried to get in. They didn't RSVP, so they couldn't get in. So I just kind of went in to take a quick look. It was cool. It looked really intense, official, you know. I'm also not big on fighting. So yeah, I went. I checked it out. Thought it was cool. I know our mutual friends. Maybe I could say that. I don't know. We're fighting this time, so I was really excited about that. I would have loved to go to Singapore to watch that in person because I think, if it's someone you know, like I'm into it. You know what I'm saying? If it's just a random, you know. But you wanna share the news?
Yeah. So Karate Combat had their 49th fight.
49th, wow.
Yeah, 49 in Singapore. And you may have seen all over Twitter, Ashley Decan versus the blonde broker. So unfortunately, Ashley Decan did lose the fight, but she did show some good sportsmanship. So do you follow either of those ladies?
Yeah, I follow both of them. I've met Ashley a few times. Most recently, I saw her in Nashville, but I also saw her at Consensus.
And so did you see on your timeline leading up to Singapore, like her training or anything?
Yeah. And she told me a little bit about that when I saw her at Nashville. You know, she's like, it's the most intense training I've done ever.
Yeah.
And yeah, I looked, you know, even from like when I saw her, I think in Consensus to Nashville looked more like ripped.
Fit. Yeah.
I was like, oh man, like, maybe I should get ready for a fight.
I know. Literally, that's what went through my mind as well when I saw this. And they're taking applications all the time. And I don't know what the criteria is because I think one of the influencer fighters only had like 3K followers. So I don't know if it really matters on the amount of followers you have on your Twitter or how they determine who they say yes to. But I was like, man, that's a great way to get in shape. Like, she took it seriously. So even though, I mean, congratulations to the blonde broker. She was the winner by far. She did not get a knockout, but she got some pretty good hits. I think on one of the photos I saw Ashley Decan had like a bruised eye. But I do want to give it up to Ashley Decan because, man, that girl did put in a lot of work. She took this very seriously. She got like professional training and you could just see like her progression as far as her skills, but also her body just getting more fit and lean and like badass. Hell yeah to those two ladies, both of you. Great job. So I wish I could have been there seeing that fight, but way to go, ladies, holding it down.
Love that. Love that. Yeah. And congratulations to the blonde broker. I don't believe we've met in person, but we do follow each other. So, yeah. Congratulations.
I haven't met either of them actually yet. So,
Oh.
hoping to meet them soon.
Yeah. We'll see you out at in Miami probably.
Yes.
We'll talk about that later.
Yes, we will. And so in some other Web3 news, this just came out today, Web3 gaming. So do you know Board Elon or have you heard of Edison Games?
I feel like I know Board Elon. Why does that sound familiar? Is it green?
Uh-huh. Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Green logo.
Yep.
Looks like checks.
Pepin.
Pepin. Okay.
Yep.
Yes.
Mhm.
All right. It's in there.
Yep. So Board Elon has partnered up with the metaverse company M Squared. Some of you may also know them as Improbable. They are also the tech that is behind Yuga Labs' other side that will be coming out very soon. But Board Elon has started his own gaming company, basically under M Squared, and it's called Edison Games. And so Edison Games, today he announced, has been approved to early access on Steam. So that is the first partner from M Squared to go onto this huge gaming platform. So are you familiar with Steam at all?
I am familiar with Steam. That is basically a program that you can get on any device, not any device, but like a PC or a Mac, and then you can run other applications through it.
Exactly. Very similar to also Epic Games. If you played like Fortnite, I play a lot of Fortnite. So Steam is, I guess you could say, one of the competitors to Epic Games. So Steam, I think this is huge for Web3 gaming and the metaverse in general, because now it's not just going to be accessible, through M Squared or Edison Games website. Now, anybody who's not even familiar with the metaverse or Web3 can go on the Steam platform, find one of the Edison games, go play it, and then there you go. They don't even know that blockchain is running in the background, that this game is on blockchain.
Oh, that's cool. So we might have people just come across the game because it's cool.
Yeah.
And then maybe they'll join the ecosystem.
Yeah,
that would be ideal.
And so we've played some of their games. So if you remember, I think the Forgotten Runes. Maybe if I'm
Forgotten Runes around. It was around Halloween. Was it? Oh my god, a year ago almost.
A year ago, yes.
We played that live on like a live stream, and then we talked about it on the show.
Yes,
oh my god.
So it works very similarly. You don't have to have a crypto wallet. You can just sign in with an ID, click a link, and you're in. So that's how easy it's going to be for anybody to go ahead and play one of these Edison games. And so Edison Games is kind of like the umbrella company, and then they make a lot of like mini games underneath that. So I've played some of their games, and we've also been able to collect rewards. Some people in the back. But yeah, you're also able to collect these eddies. These are these green like blobs that you can hop around the world and collect them. And Board Elon has alluded to there may be some prizes or big rewards for early adopters who collect these eddies. So keep a lookout. Board Elon has a Discord for Edison Games. I'm in there. I have notifications turned on. I can't always play his, mini games, but they always look cool as hell. I love that he's experimenting, and way to go, Board Elon and the Edison Games team.
That is really cool. I'm definitely trying to find some downtime in my life to do a little gaming. So maybe we'll check those out. I did want to mention we've got about 15 minutes left on our show. So thanks everyone for tuning in. We are losing the light. We were hoping to have a beautiful sunset, but it's been today's weather's
cloudy.
Yes,
it's fall weather.
It's sweater weather. Yeah, I'm actually about to
hoodie season.
Yeah, I'm about to put my hoodie on, guys. It's But with that being said, what else do we want to go to?
Yeah, so I think we should end on some Web3 IRL events. So
yes,
obviously, if you can go and make it, whether you're driving, you're flying, you're walking, you're Ubering, whatever your means are. There is an uptick in IRL Web3 events, which is what we have been wanting and asking for. So I'm super excited to see many people take it on and host workshops, networking events, parties. And so we've got a couple of events that are coming up. So we've got a Farcaster tabletop game that's going to be hosted here in San Diego. So that's going to be hosted by I Speak Nerd. If you want to follow him on Farcaster, he is ispeaknerd.eth. And he is hosting a tabletop game. So if you're into board games, check that out. That's this Thursday. This weekend, if you're up in LA, there is a Nouns party. And so this is on Sunday. This is a house and EDM party called I Am Home. And I is spelled like your I, EYE, and then the letter M. Home. I Am Home. And apparently they're going to have an house and EDM dance battle, and the winner wins 500 USDC. So if you dust off those shuffling moves. Remember that? Were you into shuffling?
Oh my God. Shuffling. I never got good at
Tectonics.
I'm back. I had to have a little outfit change. Just got to give a shout out. I got to give a shout out right here to my friend, the owner of this brand.
This is a cool hoodie.
It's called Aztec Gold. I don't
know if you guys can see it on camera, the little details here, but there's these like little fuzzy pom-pom things on this. Really cool. I like that.
It's like terry cloth lined, so it's super soft. It's like,
really
those really soft blankets that like you see at the store, and you're like, ooh, as soon as it's like that inside my sweater, guys. And so again, shout out to Aztec Gold. She's got a few more of these somewhere around if you want to get a set. But I've got one in black, and my sister let me borrow hers. This nice ivory.
We have Keegan in the comments. I'm here but can't get in. He wants to be a guest on our show.
Oh, okay, all right. I'm gonna go backstage and.
You want to bring him? You want to bring him on the show?
And bring him real quick.
All right, we're going to bring you on the show, Keegan. We're going to have Creatress go backstage, let you in into our studio.
All right, I'm going to let you take over, Valerie.
I'll hold it down here. Don't take too long. All right, so what were we talking about? Oh, yeah, merch, hoodies, and the Nouns Party. So Nouns Party is in LA Sunday called I Am Home. There's going to be a house and EDM dance battle, $500 USDC. So if you got the moves, shuffling, tectonics, go and enter. Besides that, I've seen a lot of other IRL events coming up. We've got Nouns Town. So if you're into the nouns, the Nouns Town is a festival that is happening October 10th to 11th or 9th to 11th. They're going to be premiering their movie, and those tickets are available on axs.com. It's going to be showing at the United Theater on October 10th at 7 p.m. and tickets are $37. Besides the movie, they are actually going to have a whole festival. The festival is free to attend, but they are asking that you basically hold your spot for 0.042 ETH. You can mint a ticket for the festival, and if you go and attend, you'll get the ETH returned back to your wallet. So that's just a way for them to get people to attend, which I love. And so these tickets are now live. They're going to have these tickets in batches. The first batch is only 50 tickets. And I believe when I last checked yesterday, they had only minted 39 out of 50. So you can go follow Benjamin. If you look up Benjamin on Warpcaster, he is the one who is behind the website for Nounstown. And you can go mint your ticket there. So I plan to be going there. I think we are going to be doing our show. There's layers to this out there in Nounstown. We are looking for guests. So if you want to be a guest and we'll be in town, let us know, hit us up, send out a DM. We would love to have you. So yeah, Nounstown. So we will be there. And then lastly, hoping Creatress comes back here because this is the main thing we wanted to talk about, because you're probably wondering why I'm holding this fuzzy cat, this plushie, and I'm usually wearing our There's Layers to This merch, but I am repping the Doodles brand, and we're losing light, so hopefully you guys can kind of see. But on the sleeve here, I have Doodles. It says Doodles on the sleeve, so pretty cool. There's also stuff in the back. I'll show you guys in a little bit once Creatress comes through. But There's Layers to This attended the Doodles film premiere party in LA this last Friday. And so we actually were live streaming and we had an awesome time. And so we kind of wanted to share with you guys a little bit about our experience. Hopefully you guys tuned in into the show. If you did not, you can rewatch the show. It's pinned. It's my pinned tweet on my profile at vdizzle777. You can click the link and rewatch the episode. The episode is an hour long and it basically walks you through the whole event. We're streaming through the whole event from walking through the doors to walking around. You get to watch the whole film. The film is 20 minutes long, so you can watch the film on our live stream. And then we also get an interview with David Bianchi, who, shout out to David Bianchi. He was just nominated for a Grammy, actually, for his show that is on Gala Films. So this is the first Web3 film, actually, that's been nominated for an Emmy. And I have some guests coming on stage. Perfect timing. We were just talking about the Doodles.
Oh, the Doodles.
The Doodles. You want to say hello? The camera?
Hi, who's here? What are you? Are we doing live streaming here?
Yeah, we're live and we're losing daylight.
Oh,
so
okay.
maybe Creatress, you want to get Keegan in the shot too.
Oh,
There we go.
Is my camera ready?
Yeah. Oh, you're repping your brand.
Nobody's got to.
Oh, was this planned?
This was not planned. This is unplanned.
Wait, so you wore this to work?
No. Although I went back home to get a sweatshirt, so.
Ah, okay. So why don't you show us real quick? Because I was just sharing about the hoodie that I was wearing. Maybe you want to stand up and show your pants.
I mean, I guess this is.
I mean it. Hold on.
There's nothing that fancy.
No. Come this way. Kind of. There you go. Ground game strong with the star.
I don't want to take Creatress's spot.
This is her. Oh, okay. We got a little bit of light. There you go.
These were the prototypes. The
Here, walk this
official
way.
ones will be coming out later this week.
Oh, this is a prototype.
These are
Okay.
the ones, yeah, that I wore in Denver. Most of you have already seen it. Well, some of you have seen it. I'm not sure who's watching. Who's watching? Who's here?
We've got 136 people watching.
Oh, this is cool.
Bobby tuned in. We have some of your comments there. And we are, did you notice we're streaming on your profile?
No, I didn't see that. I didn't see that stream.
Is that okay? Sorry. It was an accident, but maybe it was a happy accident.
I guess. I mean, I don't know how many viewers I got.
Yeah, I'm not really entirely sure, but yeah, we're streaming on your Twitter as well.
Okay.
So,
What did you guys talk about?
well, you're gonna have to watch the rest of the live stream to know about what we talked about. But right now, we are talking about the Doodles event. So I just shared about my hoodie. I wanted to show the back of my hoodie. So why don't you hold this microphone for me real quick, and I'll stand up.
We're doing a little
Fashion
fashionista.
All right, Creatress, let me know. Can you see the back of the hoodie?
Yeah, we'll just need to move your hair out of the way.
Whoa! Oh, dang!
Oh yeah.
Those is cool.
Should I put this up?
Wow!
Yeah, that looks cool. That looks very cool. Now squat down a little bit more.
Wow!
Very cool. That looks pretty sweet. Yeah.
There's a cat. There's layers to it.
There's layers to this.
And I'll show you guys up in the camera. Doodles
Wow! Look at
is
this.
on the sleeve. You guys see that?
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. So
Dang.
for free, guys. For free. This was in the swag bag. Are you gonna use your microphone?
There you go.
Oh, okay.
I'm just
Yes.
here for support.
For free.
Yes.
So sit down. Yes. So for free, Hold on. Can you move it? Just
It was a
little-
really cool swag bag, guys.
Yeah, we got
really
this
cool.
swag bag. Move it, the camera just this way, just slightly. Other way. More.
There, we want to give some
Maybe
room
a
for
little
you,
bit
for
more.
you,
Right there. Perfect. Yeah. So I think you'll be in the shot now.
for sure. That looks good.
Shots, all right. They just filmed my
Hopefully no one's getting seasick from this because I see the camera like swaying
We-
side to side.
Every time we are on a boat. Don't rock the boat.
But yes, so the swag bag. Oh, so since Keegan is pulling this out, also in the swag bag was the hat. So maybe walk up to the camera.
Okay, I have to do the demonstrations.
So there's the camera, there's the hat. So this was the hat that was also in the swag bag.
Who did it right?
Yeah,
They did pretty good. I got to give it.
they
to
did
them.
good. So we got a hoodie. Some of the bags had a hoodie. A lot of the bags had the hats, and then these patches. Creatures, do you want to show the patches to the camera that you're holding up?
Yeah.
There's two different characters.
Put patches in the thing.
Yeah, patches. So you can put them on the hat or on your backpack.
Are they iron on?
So what is that?
Iron on.
One is a popsicle. One is upside down. The one.
Looks like the T-Rex from Rugrats,
Oh, it does. A Reptar. It looks like Reptar.
right?
I don't think it's actually Reptar. It's their version of Reptar. But yeah. So we got those two patches. And then what else did we have in the bag?
We had some playing cards. I was trying to open them, but these are really cool.
We gotta.
They're
Are
really
these
cool looking.
like just like regular like deck like
I
cards,
think
or is it their own game?
No, there's a Joker.
Oh, the
here.
Joker.
That's a pickle. The pickle's the Joker.
I don't know if they could see that. You gotta walk up to the camera.
Oh,
or-
yeah. I don't know.
Okay, Keegan. Here, give it to Keegan. Keegan's
We'll
gonna
give
be
it
the
to our.
model.
We'll give it to our Dana White for
It's-
today.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick.
Are we allowed to show this on the camera?
Yeah, it's a pickle. It's a vegetable.
Oh, that's funny.
There you go. I want to show them another one. Here's another character.
Another one.
It's not it.
Another one.
Show them a couple.
Wow, look at they got the little face on it and everything.
So these are the Doodles playing cards that came in the swag bag.
I'm loving these colors.
Mhm.
Yeah, the colors are so good. The light lavenders, the yellows, like the baby colors, like baby pink, baby blue. I love that. Super friendly brand, kid friendly. And then we also got this t-shirt. Here's the t-shirt. T-shirt. You want to show them the t-shirt?
Let's show them the shirt.
So Keegan's going to walk up to the camera.
Can they see it?
Yeah, so walk up to the camera.
Go through the front. Oh, excuse me, the back.
So
Dana,
bring it down lower.
step it back a little bit.
Yeah, step back.
There we go.
There you go. So that is the behind in the back of the neck.
Smiling. Look at the little.
It says camp on it. Why
Camp.
Does it say camp?
So it's Doodle Camp.
They had like a
Yeah.
collaboration with them,
Camp. And then here's the front of the t-shirt.
which is the same thing.
So this is the character that was featured in the film. Super cool.
I'm really impressed with pretty much all the things that they're doing right now.
So that, and then we also got these, Keegan. If you want to open this up in front of the camera, we're going to do a little bit of a live unboxing here. Show them the package.
Okay, so they got more
Yep.
animation, I guess, on it, drawings.
Yeah, more
Characters' names.
more
Well, the
animation.
characters even have names yet,
All right, so open it up.
but, gibbets.
Gibbets. Yeah, so these are the gibbets that you can add to your Crocs. If you own any Crocs, you can put these little gibbets, which are kind of like pins, and put them in the holes of the Crocs. So let's see which characters we got. So back up, back up, back up, back up. More. It needs to focus. So this is a skull. Yeah, perfect. So this looks like a little skull that we saw. I think he was one of the DJs in the film. I think that was played by Lil Wayne, by the way. Lower. Hold it lower. There you go. What is that? I can't tell. What
Cat,
it's a cat.
white cat.
Oh, the white cat. Okay. Is it similar to the one that I'm holding? The animal?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Got it. All right. Next. Oh, it's pretty dark now. Is there any light?
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Also, Bella's trying to come
Bring
over
the,
here
the
already.
light next time. You have the square one that's in the
What is it? A flower?
flower.
Okay. Next. A little faster, Keegan.
A little faster.
A little faster. We're over the 1 hour mark now. Can't really see it, but it's okay.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
okay.
yeah.
We
I
don't
think-
have to show all of them.
I think now too with the light that might be throwing off the camera, but I do want to say too we have the well now that's
the Arizona.
the Arizona holding up the
Okay, real quick. Last thing that was free inside of the swag bag is a collaboration between Doodles and the Arizona iced tea, and so that is what Creatress and I were sipping on. We were not sipping on Hennessy.
Mm-mm.
We were sipping on some Arizona iced tea, just pure. We didn't mix it. It's not a mixer. I mean, it could be if you wanted to, but on this show, we're on a boat. We don't want to be, Anyways, and then lastly, at the event, we bought a cat. We bought the name of this character. You don't remember the name, Keegan?
I want to say meow, but I feel like it's not right.
Meow. I don't know. We're gonna figure it out. If someone knows, leave it in the comments. But it's just so darn cute. It's one of the main characters in the film that we watched. And yeah, so basically everything except for this we got for free. So pretty cool. And then we also got Love Sacks for free. So Love Sack was one of the sponsors at the event. What's that?
I was trying to get Keegan to come closer. Oh, there we go.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Look
It's like we're at a concert.
right there. There's good, I think.
So yeah, we also got free love sacks. We were in the Tesla and we had to try to make that thing fit. Not one, not two, but 4 love sack items. 2.
Not full love sacks. We're just 2 love sacks.
2 more like beanbag type of lounge couch furniture.
These were not in the goodie bags.
All right.
And then we got 2 ottomans.
I didn't realize we were gonna share that, but we'll go with
That
that.
doesn't really seem to mind sharing.
What's wrong with sharing that? What? They allowed us. Yeah,
They
so that was the
did.
thing. They allowed us.
They did.
They said it was totally okay. A lot of the employees who worked really hard to the staff who were there were super happy. I mean, that's pretty cool. Like, you get to leave home with that.
I mean, in the live stream that we did during that event, I was like geeking out. That Love Sack was
same.
was their collaborator or their partner on the event. So I was just like, this is amazing. So all I gotta say is like, yeah, that was really cool and very grateful, and it's very comfy. On that note,
Yeah. And for anyone who is curious about the Arizona iced tea, if it has any special taste, it is not. It tastes just like regular old Arizona iced tea. But super cool. They did a collab. Thank you so much to Austin, who got us the VIP tickets to the event. Super appreciative of Austin. He is the business development. What am I saying? BD and strategist for the Doodles. And so he got us the tickets. And yeah, congratulations to everyone at the Doodles and the community for making that happen with Lil Wayne, with who else was in there?
Pharrell. I don't know.
A-list celebrities.
What's her name?
Coy Leroy.
I don't know her name.
And we did see the go Serena Williams.
Serena Williams
We did
was
see her there.
spotted at the Doodles event. Super cool. So what does that signal to you? I don't know,
We also saw our friends. We saw that I can just think off the top of my head. We saw
Prophets.
Shanice Prophets,
Mhm.
Logic, and David
JR.
Bianchi, and JR, and other really cool people. So it's,
Troy
yes, we got to hang out with Troy for a little while. That was really cool.
from the Ordonauts.
From the Ordonauts and many other things. And yeah, just it was a great event.
Swicky and Peter and Nana. Yep.
Yes,
that's
finally
right.
got to meet
Lots-
Swicky in
good
person.
group of Web3 people that you may know and love. And so, yeah, just want to congratulate everybody who's part of throwing that event. Fantastic event. We had a wonderful time. We're sporting your brand. We're showing you some love. I heard Keegan on his show yesterday on Teaching Tuesdays. He wants to get the
I already
Rubik's.
got it.
You got it? Wait, real quickly.
But I bought
Tell us. Okay, what is the NFT real quick? Because we only have a few minutes.
So there's this basically like an NFT drop, but they're like packs, and so you open the pack and you can win Rubik's cubes that are it's like basically the collaboration with Rubik's Cube and
The official brand Rubik's.
yeah, it's the official brand. So I was like, you know what, that would be cool to have a Rubik's Cube with the Doodles colors. I just want to try and get one, and so the packs were like cheap. Like for 4 packs, it was like $20, and so I think one pack was like $4.99, maybe $4.50. So
you bought 4 packs?
Yeah, I was like, why not?
So were you hoping to pull the diamond? Is that why?
I mean, yeah. So they have some special edition diamond one where it's like 21 karat diamonds encrusted in it. But there's other like rarities too, and like the Rubik's cubes that you can get. I just think it's a really great talking piece. So like if you have it at work on your desk or something, like people will see them like, oh, what's this color or what is this? And then it's a good conversation starter to lead. It's a good touch point to get into a Web3 conversation with the brand. So I'm super impressed with it.
And you told me, so you're going to get the physical in the mail?
So if you open up the pack, I think certain ones you get a physical. Maybe not the most rarest. There's only one of those diamond ones. But you can also get regular, normal Rubik's cubes with just the regular Doodles colors.
So since you got 4 the packs, do any of those come with the physicals, or you have to buy the physical separate?
No, I think you have to win it.
So if you open the pack and it has to show something that you have it. So you didn't get it?
Well, I don't know. I didn't know you can't open them yet.
Oh, you can't open. When are you able to open them?
I think September 20th. So it's kind of like. I don't know. I don't know if you can trade them actually on the secondary, but it was on base, and so you can't open the packs until the 20th though. So I would imagine you could resell it. I just haven't explored it yet fully.
Well, when's the 20th? Is that
tomorrow?
It's like in 2 days.
I think we should do a quick. I think we should
Today.
do a live stream and like open them live on a live stream.
You could, yeah.
That could
I
be
think
cool.
It's worth it. Like I said, I was inspired because I went to the event, and I think they did a good job of building off of that momentum and excitement. It got me excited, and they announced the collaboration like 2-3 days later, and I was like, all right, this is cool. I want to support them. I probably had at least $20 worth of drinks there when I was there.
Free drinks.
And
At least
food.
$20 worth of drinks, you said.
So that's the logic.
Yeah, food and drinks, amazing, really, really good.
You see, this is how you get any people in your community. I'm telling
that's
you.
what I'm saying. Like people, they need to like look at the dynamics like that. A lot of projects in general for doing things. Mind you, you may not have all the funding, but still, there's little things you can do to have people kind of remember and kind of like think like, oh, okay, let me spend some time exploring this product or this brand. And so, yeah, I don't know how the lighting. What's up? The lighting's like
Doodles, you did good. On that note, we are way past our time.
Yeah,
and we're losing light, guys. We're losing light. We don't look that good anymore. You know what?
But
we're gonna
lights
do an
up,
earlier
lights
show
up,
next time.
everybody. Lights up for there's layers to this. Lights up for all the Web3 communities who are still here, pulling strong. And stay tuned. Stay tuned. Keep up with us. We're gonna be at Nounstown, and for sure we're gonna be at Miami Art Basel.
Yes.
I bought my tickets yesterday for the flights.
Uh,
And with that, we'll see you guys next week on Tuesday. This has been episode